Hey everybody, welcome to Movie Time's Movie of the Week. This week's Movie of the Week was The Perfect Game. This movie was recommended to me by a friend on Facebook, and I like to think that this person is not my friend and they actually hate me. This movie was, to put it in short, it was not a good movie. The first 30, maybe 40, 45 minutes of it were really tough to get through. I tried my best to get through that first half of the movie, and it was just really tough. Acting was terrible. It was overacting. The kid actors, they were overacting, and to a sense, it was like this was supposed to be on stage, like really so much overacting. The story, it almost didn't make sense. The guy works for the St. Louis Cardinals, gets fired, and then instead of trying to stay in America and find a job, he leaves back to Mexico to work at a steel mill making pennies, living in a shack. Literally, they show him living in a shack. Also, throughout the movie, there were a lot of just filmmaking mistakes where they would go to a cut of a different angle or something, and the kid would be wearing a different color t-shirt or have a baseball glove in his hand, then go back to the other angle and he's back into the original color t-shirt and with no baseball glove in hand. That happened in the first 10 minutes of the film, and I was like, really? That's like a glaring mistake. How was that able to stay in the final cut of the film? The other thing that I didn't like about this film that I thought they could have done way better if they would have, I guess you could have just said, maybe were they in a hurry when they made this film? I don't know. But all the action scenes of them playing baseball were very close up, not in full speed. It was kind of like they're timing it so the kid's just falling down and catches the ball, not actually showing the camera from away, showing the kid running the ball down and diving for it, or an actual play. And I hated that. I really hated that. To me, it was like they didn't trust their actors to do what they're supposed to do in the film, so they have to close it up. So here's what you're looking at, and the guy catches the ball right there, and it's like, to me, that was terrible. I didn't like that. It seemed like there was a lack of trust in the actors. The best part of this movie, the part that kept me watching it, aside from the fact that I wanted to finish it for Movie of the Week, was that throughout the film, they actually interjected actual footage from this story back in the 50s. Actual footage, actual pictures, things of that nature from the actual team, the actual coach. And that was a really nice breath of fresh air compared to the rest of the movie. At the end of the film, they do the whole usual, this is what happened with this guy, this is what happened with this guy, this is what happened with this guy. And I like that too. I was really happy that the kid, the main pitcher, Angel Macias, was able to make it to the pros, as well as a couple of the other guys. So that made me real happy to see that kind of stuff. That was the highlight of the film. I would not recommend this to any adult out there. I would rather recommend an adult to check out the internet, read some articles from back in that time regarding this team from Monterrey, Mexico. I wouldn't recommend this movie at all unless you're a kid and you really love baseball. I might recommend it to the kids because it is very family friendly. Now, with all that being said, my overall view is, drum roll please, it's a skip it. So I wonder if my friend does hate me and she wanted to put me through a little bit more than an hour and a half of torture, or if she really loved this movie herself. I understand what the quality of the film was supposed to be, but it just didn't hit that mark. If you have seen this film, let me know down below what you guys think. Does your opinion of this film match mine, or are you totally opposite of me? Alright guys, so that's it for this week's Movie Time Movie of the Week. Remember to click the like, share, subscribe buttons down below. Leave your comments, questions, suggestions for Movie of the Week for the future in the comment section. Let's have a great conversation this week. We'll see you next time.